we have got the Metal Earth F-22 Raptor. I think they got this one rated at it's either a 5 or a 6. I think it's a 5, which it ain't really hard to build. It's just when you go to put the top and the bottom together on this one, because it is not like the other jets, like the Hornet. This has got, you got top and bottom that come together on this one. The Hornet, you actually, you do a cylinder, but this one's a little bit different, a lot of bit different. But it came out pretty good. I will say the thing I don't like about this jet is you can see where the tabs meet up all around it, and I noticed that before I built it. I mean, the other jets, they have some of them, but this one's got it all the way around, and I really dislike that. I thought about, is there a way to hide that? And I thought about trying it, but I think I would have just messed it up. I don't really think there's a way to hide it and get these to meet up good. Somebody might be able to do it besides me. I just went ahead and did it the way they had the directions tell you to do. But it comes with a little stand, ain't much. It actually sits really nicely on the stand though. It don't slide like some of the other jets you build for Metal Earth. It don't slide around too much. It's nice. But yeah, I think the difficulty rating is accurate until you go to put it together, and this thing is not fun to put together when you are installing the bottom to the top. It is not fun one bit. So first thing we'll look at here is the cockpit. I mean, it is crazy putting that cockpit together. I mean, you're not gonna be able to see it real good, but man, it is intricate. Compared to any other cockpit I've done on any plane or jet, this thing was nasty. I mean, it was a lot, but it went together good and it came out really nice. Putting the nose together was actually not too bad. It went together pretty nicely. I mean, everything really came together nicely. The top of it, putting the nose onto the top of the jet, it went together nicely. Getting this bend, this crease here in the middle, it wasn't too hard. It is kind of difficult when you go to do the tabs. This is towards the end of the build, but the tabs right here for the very tip, getting them together, and you got one meeting this, it's kind of hard to get it to where it don't. You can see how it looks bent out there a little bit. That's as good as I could get it. And when you put this together, the top and the bottom, the nose, it's easy to bend this piece in because you're pushing on it trying to get these tabs in, and you can bend this in. I actually bent it in a little bit, but I was able to stick a knife in this slit here. I stuck a knife in there and pried out, and it popped it back out. So it ain't the end of the world. I actually done some, when I was building this, the rear end of it here, I actually did some of this wrong. I think I put this piece here on upside down. I really look at the directions when you do this because you install, I think it's this piece and another piece, the jet engines, you install them on the non-engraved side of the bottom of the plane. And it's you wouldn't think you'd do that. It was kind of confusing, and I got it together and I had to go back and take it back apart to make it right. The fins here on the back, they actually stand up very well. I mean, they're not flopping at all. If you get them tight, I mean, they are solid in there. This whole jet's really solid. I mean, it's not fragile. It's you don't got to be scared of bending something on this jet. It's really solid. Everything went together good. Even the jet engines. I mean, they all came together good. The only part is on the bottom here. These things are kind of a pain because you got cones. You got cones there, little tiny cones, and it's a pain to try to get them to fold in. But you know, just take your time with them. Them take a little bit of time to do all 4 of them, but they come together nicely. When you get all this done, you get your cockpit, everything done. You get you'll have 3 pieces. You'll have the top piece, you'll have a middle piece, and this bottom piece right here. This is your bottom piece, the belly of it. So putting these pieces together, man, you put them together, and you have to connect the tabs in the back first. These tabs back here are the first ones you connect, and then you just kind of work your way up the jet to the nose. Man, getting these things lined up, because like this one right here, that tab, you can actually see there's 3 pieces of metal there. There's not just 2. You go through 3 pieces of metal right there for that tab. And let's see. Look, I didn't even turn these yet. I was supposed to fold these in, but I forgot. I'll have to fix that. But these tabs, getting these to come through, awful. It's horrendous. I mean, I don't know what my advice would be for getting these. I lined one side up. Whoops. I lined one side up, so like this side, I got this tab in first when I was doing this, pulled it through, twisted it, because it wants to pop out. It's hard. And then I got this side on. Then I went to this side. You know, got that tab through, pulled it, twisted it, and then I got these in, folded them up. And then you work your way up the wings. You work your way up the wings. I think you actually, I didn't fold these tabs here, I think. I'm not. I think I did these tabs first, actually, to be honest with you. I did these tabs, and then I put the tabs in the wings. But getting these wings lined up, you can see, look at that. It is not perfect. See that? And then you come over to this side, it is not perfect. Getting those wings lined up, ooh, that was really bad for me. I don't know, somebody might have went through that like a breeze. I'm not sure, but it was not for me. It was rough. I mean, I really had to torque them wings around to get those tabs in. And you can see a little bit of glue here, if you can see it. Yeah, see right there? I actually had a tab break on this wing. I didn't even see it happen. I just noticed it, and I had to put a little bit of glue on the underside of that wing. That's why there's a little bit of glue right there on the outside. See? These tabs right here, I could not get them through. I ended up cutting them off and throwing a little bit of glue right there, to be honest with you. I figured it was better than pulling them through and bending this up. I pulled one through here, and it bent my belly up, and I was like, you know, screw it. I'm cutting them off. I'm not messing with it. But yeah, with this jet, that's the biggest deal, is getting it together, getting all the pieces together at the end. It's not fun. I've seen where people said try to, you know, make sure your tabs lined up before you bring it together. I don't really see how you could do that. If you might be able to somewhat, but you know, after you get these tabs, that's when you see where these ones are going to lay. You're not going to put this all, you're not going to put the top on the bottom. They're all just going to go in the holes. That ain't going to happen. But just take your time with it, putting them, it's going to take a minute, putting the at the very end, putting the top and the bottom together. It is going to take you a while. Try not to get aggravated. see it through, because the outcome, you know, the outcome is a nice looking jet. It's not got much curvature like the other jets, but it's not meant to. I mean, this is the top stealth jet in the world. It's meant to be flat, you know, so the radar don't pick up on it. You know, that's what it's meant to be. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely have some models under your belt before you try this one. It's not a hard build, but getting the end result, you know, that last few steps is really awful. I could see somebody throwing in the towel and just giving up, and that would be a shame after spending all this time on this, and then the last steps, you know, saying screw it and just throwing it away. Man, I'll tell you, when I was putting them together, the pieces, I had that thought in my mind, like, I'm about done with this thing. So I mean, it does test your patience, this thing, but it's worth it. It's a good looking jet. I want to complete all the jets in the metal model series, so here's another one in the books. All right, there you are, guys. The F-22 Raptor stealth jet, looking really good. This build, I'd say start to finish, if I wouldn't have took a break in between the cockpit, it probably would have took, I don't know, you could get this done in 6 hours if you took your time. This one, you know, I'm glad I built it. I am not the proudest of it. I mean, it looks good, but there's just a lot of things that I did not like. I did not like how the wings didn't come together like they're supposed to. And, you know, some adjusting, I got them to come together, but I wasn't happy with it. But, you know, it is what it is. It's still a good looking build. It's going in the case. It's going in the display case with other jets. And, you know, I'm glad I got it done. But, you know, give it a try. Try it out. If you're trying to get all the planes done like I am and the jets, you know, this one is definitely not the hardest, but it wasn't the funnest build, I will say that. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the funnest. But, yo, I really appreciate you guys watching, and thanks to the subscribers and, you know, all the likes and stuff. You know, I just do this on my free time, so it's really nice that you guys actually get some enjoyment out of my videos. But, yo, till next time, guys, happy building.